Oh no. Welcome to Threeflings. I can do pantomime.
Oh.
Okay, well you can hear me.
You can hear me now also. Sorry about that. OBS decided to change my default output and input devices to default, which is apparently different from the only devices I have plugged into my computer. So there you go. Happy Friday, everyone.
Yay.
I'll do this spiel again. Hey everybody, happy Friday. And welcome to Threeflings, the only show on Twitch with three tieflings. Three? Every Friday night, except for that one time. Threeflings is a collection of one-shot adventures from the UNCAGED Anthology. So if this is your first episode or your 50th welcome, you are all caught up. Tonight we are playing Outfitted with Artifice by Chai Power from UNCAGED Volume 2. And without further ado, let's meet our Tiefs, starting with Draz. Hey, tell us about your Tief.
I am Draz. I play Vittori, our resident Gloomstalker ranger who likes to shoots with crossbows with her pet Toast, and she has magic, and unlike someone else on this crew.
She has a pet piece of toast.
Perfect.
Yes,
I mean, yeah, why
pet
not?
piece of toast.
Why
This
not?
is my emotional support piece of toast.
Aw.
So, speaking of someone without magic, hey Gwen, tell us about your Tief.
Why are you attacking me like this? Yeah, I play Adara, our resident fighty-bitey tiefling. She has no magic, but she won't let that stop her from starting trouble with her warg puppy crouton. Also, yeah, sounds messed up today because our music bot died on us. Died on everyone. Rest in peace, Rhythm.
Everyone.
But yeah, sorry about that.
We miss you, Rhythm. Hey Ink, tell us about your Tief.
Hi, my name is Ink. You might see me in chat or on Twitter at DaysDeadPens. As usual, tonight I am playing Ophelia, your Pact of the Toe, magical go frog queen, Ophelia. I have a pet frog named Fred who is not magical, but we do now have an imp named Piroshki. And
Yeah.
he is here. And that's how we're going. There's a lot of pets.
There's so many pets.
In addition to pets, tonight's adventure also features some content warnings. So it will feature, not explicitly, but it will, well, some explicitly. It will feature animal abuse, birds, classism-based abuse, neglect, and as Ophelia is here, there is the potential for snakes. So if any of those are going to be triggers for you, feel free to duck out. I will tell you right now, animal abuse is a big thing for me, so that will not be explicitly shown. But the rest of those, if you need to duck out, feel free to head out, and we look forward to seeing you next week. So, without further ado, who wants to give us a previously on Threeflings? We played our very own Words Mom Ashley Warren's Spoils of War, also from Volume 2.
Fantasy Russia!
We went to, Fantasy Russia.
And
there was, like, it was looked really bad, and just, like, everyone seemed scared and sad. And then we went up to the guy that hired us, and he was like, please kill this old friend of mine who is creating an army, and also she has a grenade, and I want that. And then we were like, seems sus. And then we went and found her, and then he came and attacked her and her army, and everyone except for, like, the woman that he told us to fight and her three, like, most loyal, powerful subjects, like, and followers, all died. So, wow. That's a war for you.
yep.
Yes, it was basically, it was one big reference to Russian history and the Russian influence during the Second World War, with Baba Yaga being the commander of the army against who I believe would technically be considered the Tsar at that point.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had a good time. Baba Yaga had big hut with robotic chicken leggies.
Yeah!
It's very good.
Yes.
That is definitely worth a point of shared inspiration. And as a note to everybody else who is watching, if at any point you want to give the Threefs a nat 20, a nat 1, or me a nat 20 or a nat 1, feel free to do so with channel points. So also, while you were in Fantasy Russia, at the end, after you'd saved the day and gotten rid of the demon burgomaster, you heard some bards singing about an upcoming revolution. Seeds of revolution seem to have started in that small town. But you heard about change coming to the neighboring town of Krilo.
Very loud bards.
Very loud bards. And Adara, you even heard from some of your connections that there's an uprising being led by, of all people, a tailor in the town of Krilo.
Huh.
Are they a soldier, a tinker, and a spy as well?
Pero Toporov is just a tailor.
Which means there's
But-
4 people in charge.
Yeah.
But they are hiring people in this revolution.
Tons of tinker, soldier,
mean-
and spy.
It's right there. I feel like before we leave, we might as well, go see one other town, pay for our fucking train ticket out of here. Trains are so expensive.
Right.
Wait, you don't want to stay in the place where we have reliable transportation that doesn't take us like 3 weeks between each town?
They're so expensive.
Yes, but trade.
It's cool. It just sort of feels like it's gonna fall apart,
I mean, most things fall apart.
Yeah,
Not
that's
that
not
big of a
reassuring.
concern.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think I want to be on a thing that falls apart while we're on it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have been on several boats that have sunk.
That's separate and also
that's
bad.
True.
Are you trying to give us a complex about boats?
I don't think we have a complex about boats. I think other people have complexes about us on boats.
Maybe boats have a complex about us. We're getting off topic. I know of, or I have a job lead, like one town over.
Oh?
That's what I was talking about.
Right. Do we know what the job is exactly?
Helping with the revolution.
Didn't we have something like this a while ago that we
Weird to
decided
have
that we
as a
weren't gonna
job,
get
don't
involved
you
in?
think?
'Cause
I mean-
it doesn't
I
have
feel
anything
like
to do with us.
being in a revolution is just something you do if you believe in the cause and you're like, you want to overthrow someone.
Yeah, but they're paying, so we can at least,
remember that? I was gonna say, remember that adventure where the Thieves got asked to help overthrow a king and we said, yeah, no, and then left?
and then it went
Yeah.
badly for them. Because apparently
Yep.
3
Yeah.
people were enough to turn the tide, and we didn't do it.
Yep.
Look, at the very least, we can hear them out. We're in a good enough space, like, financially, with our business that we're apparently fucking running, that we can just say no.
You're 11 times more powerful than the average person.
It's true. Yeah, so I feel like we could probably, hear them out, and if we don't like the job, we can just leave. We've done that before. I am sure we'll do it
Yeah.
again.
The Threeflings tell you, don't be afraid to quit if you don't like what's happening. Just
If you
leave.
dislike a potential client, you don't have to work for them. Freelance advice with the Threeflings.
So apparently this is also what our
Yeah.
stream is about.
This is an educational show.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Show this in your schools. Don't actually, please.
No.
Please, educators, hand us to your children. We will make them stronger.
We do great with children. It's not like we've given a bunch of them to Shy to take care of.
We've taken them away from their parents and put them somewhere better.
I do like how you collect pets and keep them, but children, you just donate.
Look, there's a lot of things I'm able to roleplay that are separate from me as a person, but hanging on to other people's children is not one of them.
I was gonna say, also, I feel like we haven't encountered the point of, Crouton getting into warg phase yet. I don't think Crouton's hit his mouthy teenager phase yet, so you don't have to worry about the pets talking back.
Yeah. Although wargs can
Oh
talk.
yeah, because
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he hasn't hit
exactly.
his mouthy teenager phase yet, so he hasn't talked back yet.
He would never. He is my son. He loves me forever. My warg puppy.
All right. So, taking the magical train and leaving the war-torn town with hopes for a better tomorrow, you head into the nearby town of Prelo. And while you don't see scorch marks and signs of war around here, this town also looks like there's some shoddy infrastructure. Like, it has seen better days. When you arrive, you see a lot of boarded up buildings, closed stores. You see a hospital that actually has beds like in the yard, so it's clearly kind of overflowing. And up on a high hill is a glittering castle fortress. One of the only shops that seems to be doing well is one called the Aristo Cut, which is the tailor shop where you are supposed to be meeting with Pero Toporov, which seems pretty shishi. Looks like a nice shop.
I was gonna ask you what she meant because I've never heard that before.
I'm sorry. There's like fancy clothing on display, and it's well lit. It's small, but considering that most of the other shops look boarded up or closed, there's it looks like it's fairly successful. You do see an apothecary around, but not many people going in or out. This definitely looks like the most well-off shop in town.
Okay.
This second time that Vittori has like been in a Russian town, and the first time was last week or like yesterday, I guess, in their time. So like, and Vittori's just like, wow, I'm sensing a pattern about what this place is like.
Fantasy Russia is really going through it right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of the places we stop by are like going through something. Like, people never hire us because things are going well.
People are going through it, man.
Yeah, but like Fantasy Russia seems to be going at it like in a more like visual and like clear way than some places. Like, there are places that are like, oh yeah, we're fine, TM. Don't worry about it. But like here, it's just like, oh yeah, you can see at a glance that, oh yeah, things are not going well.
Yeah, I guess it's all a matter of perspective. This might be the best they've been doing for a while, but you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, they were going through a war, so
Yeah, you can't really blame them for that.
Yeah, and I mean, these ones are in the thick of a war, apparently. Or a rebellion.
Oh yeah, revolution.
A revolution.
And let's go from war to revolution just immediately. No rest.
Yeah. They usually go from one to the other, don't they?
Are they not functionally the
Probably.
same thing? We're getting distracted again. Do we want to, like... We know where the tailor shop is. We know they're the person leading the revolution. We can just go in and be like, hey, you're hiring. Tell us about your
I guess
ideologies a bit so these two feel more comfortable taking your money. And then, see what happens.
I guess so. I don't know what else we'd do at that point.
Yeah, but God, I'm so suspicious of the fact that the store is doing well, as opposed to everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Like,
could
is
just be
this
because they're, like, the
really
only
the
thing
best
open.
person to be leading a revolution?
You find yourself in a small tailor's shop. It's a cozy building filled with clothing stands dressed in the finest fabric, sleeves stuffed with large bolts of fabric, and all manner of coats, shawls, and jackets hanging on the walls. Underneath the mass of fabrics, there's a small door on the back wall. You can hear muttering from behind the door, which you assume to be the shop's proprietor, Pero Toporov. Pero has asked you here to hear the details about a task they wish you to accomplish.
Just
Right.
going back, just like, Pedo, is that you back there?
Idara has found, like, one of those, like, puffy bomber jackets, but it's cropped, and she's just like, is this cute? Should I get this while we're here?
I think it's cute, but I think it'd be cuter if it covered your stomach.
And Adara's just like, what?
Fuck you!
You wear a lot of things with your stomach out. You're gonna get cold.
I did not do this many crunches to not show off my abs, asshole.
You show off your abs all the time. Why can't you just take a minute while your abs get put on display, like inside your jacket?
See her going up snowy mountains without a coat. She'll be fine.
I mean, you don't need to like show off your abs. That like you don't have to close the jacket. You can just have them under a coat. Like an
I don't need a
open
coat. I don't get cold. I took a feat to not get a cold. Fuck you. I'm getting this jacket. Maybe we can get it for free by doing the job.
Maybe.
Well, I hope. Well, I'm happy to hire you for the cost of a jacket, but I was planning on paying in gold.
No, in addition to the gold, also, sup.
And you see a short, slim person with dark skin and hair, wearing some plain clothes, but absolutely like spilling over with pockets loaded up with thread, needles, pin cushions like on their wrist, and emerging from the back of the shop. So, hello, Pero Toprov, and they bow to you.
Nice to meet you.
Tori?
Idara.
I'm Ophelia. Nice to meet you.
Sure, pleasure. Ah, and you've found the coat of great puffiness.
It is a very good coat.
Yes.
Yeah, not sure if I'll get it or not yet, but you know, should talk business first.
Yes, I used to make clothing for great adventurers and warriors, and now, well, just for Baron Yuri and his friends. Which is why I brought you here. Yes, I assume you heard. Yes. And they dash towards you. Say, so I made this elaborate cloak for Baron Yuri, and well, I need it back. I made them an elegant cloak, and it was beautiful, important, and I wanted to make it to heal the citizens of the town. As you can see, this town is not doing so well under the barons. Some might call it an iron fist. Some might call it a cruel rule, but not in the streets, of course. So I said that I would only do it if it could be used to heal the sick and the ill, and instead the Baron paid me, took it, and has been wearing it as a fashion piece. So I would like it back, so I may donate it to the hospital. And for this, I will give you 5 savings and the coat. Not the coat I'm hiring you to steal, the jacket of great puffiness.
Yeah, no, the cute one. May I make an insight check on
Absolutely.
Thanks. Uh-oh, may I?
I shall too.
On them, they're non-binary.
Natural 20 for 27.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn.
God, every time.
Adara does not need
18, I got an 18, but that's like nothing compared to Adara's all-seeing eyes.
So what are you trying to determine, both of you?
I'm trying to determine...
How honest are they being?
Yeah.
Is this, like, are they hiding, like, are they, like, twisting things into, you know, words to hide the truth, that kind of stuff?
Also, is the cloak really intended to go to a hospital once they have it back? And is the Baron really the source of the problems in the town? Because they mentioned, like, you know, that's the reason everything's, like, gone to shit. It's because of the Baron. So those things specifically.
Kingly, for a quest giver, they seem absolutely on the up and up.
What?
Well,
This isn't the Uncaged I know.
an honest quest giver? It's more likely than you think.
Gosh.
All right.
if you don't mind me asking, why exactly did he keep that coat? Is it just like fashionable, or does it have any properties, or?
Well, it has the power to heal the sick. It's made from the firebird.
I have
Beautiful.
literally no idea what that is.
It is a beautiful,
Yeah, well, we know.
powerful creature. You can give me a history or arcana check.
Okay, let me.
Here, to make you feel better,
Mine's
I'll
the
also
first
roll
of the
that
night For
one.
me. Oh gosh. Okay. Don't fall.
Me looking
Oh
at my
God.
history and arcana modifiers if they are not both +0.
Oh no.
I got a 17.
I got an 8.
I got a 10 for Arcana. I also almost
Okay.
saw the picture on my head, so that
Oh
was...
no.
Vittori, were you doing history or arcana?
I guess history, just because I think she knows even less about arcana.
Okay.
You never know.
So you would know that the firebird is a mythical creature that is sometimes given has sometimes been given to heroes in return for great deeds. However, sometimes seeing it foretells doom.
Interesting. I relay this information to the others.
And
Good.
the others of you, you're like, wow, that sounds like a bird that's on fire.
Yeah,
That's a weird
I have-
choice to make a healing cloak out of.
yeah, I have never heard of this.
So, the Baron is a bit time sensitive, you see. Baron Yuri is having a great party very soon. A large dinner for the local nobility, and I cannot attend because I'm recognizable. I am the tailor for the nobles, but you, as an unknown quantity, I'm sure you could find your way in. Either
I mean, we are
pretending to be
duchesses.
a guest, your duchesses,
Party clothes.
mercenary
Yeah, it's a
duchesses.
long story.
Yeah. So
Oh,
as
we've been duchesses before.
would you be able to provide a
Somehow.
wardrobe for us so we can infiltrate this party? Because as mercenaries, we don't really like carry party clothes, but as duchesses, obviously we have good taste and understand how to dress for a party.
Absolutely. I was going to recommend either is also sneaking through the servants' entrance or try and dissuade you from getting arrested. But yes, I'm happy to outfit you as neighboring nobles. Where are you duchesses from?
Where the hell is it?
Tirat.
Atarat.
I was gonna say, yeah, which city was that? We've been to a lot of cities.
It's an underwater city.
Showing duchesses of a lot of places right now.
I mean, we're celebrated in a couple places.
Oh yeah, we're like famous as shit, but like we're duchesses of an underwater city.
That is why the 3 tieflings sink the boats. They're going home. It all makes sense now.
Who told you this?
I was gonna say, this really does sound like the way we're like, it's an underground city. It does very much sound like, I have a girlfriend, you don't know her, she goes to another school.
And the Duchess, but like underwater. So
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, we're duchesses in a town that's underground and it's secret, you'll never heard of it. Oh.
oh no.
I mean,
But to be fair, we do have rings from it.
I honestly expected that underwater duchesses would be, tritons or sea elves, but at the very least, if not merfolk. But there is the rumor about the tieflings sinking the ships, and if it is the only way you can get home is on a sunken ship, it makes perfect sense. And now I understand why the sailors curse about the 3 tieflings. 3 tieflings at morning, sailors take warning. Get off your boat, steer away from the goat. But yes, dresses
Wow, from
you.
me? Specifically Fancy for me? Wow, that's rude.
Okay, it could be Yalari's Jr. We have met a goat that's kind of like a party pooper.
All right. Well, we're gonna table that for a hot minute. So, team, do we want to try and sneak in through the servants' entrance, or do we want to try and be fancy party people? Because it is the case that like we are not. Victoria, you and I aren't the most socialite-y nobility to have ever walked the planet.
But also, I worry about you being stealthy today because you are looking very visible, and you know, I think that might cause complications.
What the hell does that mean?
Your teeth are extra glowy today.
It's bisexual visibility week, and Adara is bisexual. You hear the word of God echo through the tailor shop.
Rip in pieces to people who are not watching this when this comes out, so it is not the week.
Is this another dig at my abs?
No, it's called your teeth literally glow. It's not always about your abs.
It should be. All right. Yeah. I mean, you know, historically, my teeth and eyes have always glowed. Maybe they're a little brighter this week for some reason, but like, it's never been a problem usually. Just, you know, kind of squint and don't open my mouth when I'm sneaking, and it's fine.
Are you gonna be able to see?
I guess this is a good time for sneaking just because Shy isn't here because of her horns. Obviously, she can turn them off, but you know.
Yeah, in comparison to Shy, I'm very
More
discreet.
sneaky.
I mean, yeah, but at least Shy can turn her stuff off. You're kind of stuck, aren't you?
If, like on the side of Adara's mouth there was a little cord, and then if you pull the cord, the teeth turn off.
I'd like to imagine that Adara's teeth are like a clap.
Just chomp chomp and they turn on.
Yes, exactly.
Amazing.
Anyway, do either of you have a preference?
I'd like to be fancy, but if you all would rather sneak, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I guess I think both could work. And I kind of like the idea of going to a fancy party, but also, yeah.
It's been a hot minute since we've got to go to a fancy party.
Chai.
What?
Hi, Chai.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello and bye.
The author! Hi!
Chai, there'll be a VOD for you if you can't stay. It's okay. You'll be able to see this.
We hope we do your
You'll be able to
adventure
see what we do to
justice.
your adventure.
All right. It sounds like we're team attend the fancy party as fancy attendees.
I mean, I'm charismatic. I like being fancy.
Yeah, we just have to stand behind Ophelia slightly, or she does do all the talking.
Oh my god. Tiny Ophelia in a cute little party dress, and then her two, sullen bodyguards
Two
behind her.
6 feet tall friends.
Somebody's just like, oh, can I get you a drink? And we both just move in and are like, no!
She drinks milk!
So, pretty much any outfit you can imagine, Pero can make for you. So, or you can pull off the rack. So, what do you wear to the fancy party?
I was pushing hard for this, but I didn't actually think about it.
Yeah. Probably can't bring in weapons, and now Vittoria's wait. I can try and sneak a crossbow under a dress or something, but if I don't have a crossbow, I'm kind of useless. Oh no.
Pull a Wonder Woman, stick that sword in the back of your gown.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Why was my first thought when Ophelia wears, whatever Luce wears to Grom in the Owl House? Why was that my first thought?
Oh no, I haven't seen it. I don't know what this
Oh,
is.
I love that. The
For
suit.
those of you who haven't seen, it's like a suit jacket, and then she has a tutu on, and then dress shoes and tights.
Beautiful.
I love it. So that is absolutely what Ophelia wears.
Yeah. Someone said fancy
Oh,
suits,
yeah.
and I'd like to imagine either Adara or Victoria or both in fancy suits with no dress shirt underneath, just a suit.
Yeah, I think Idara, last fancy party we went to, Idara was in a slinky dress, so I think this time she's going for slinky suit. So like, I don't want to go full cliche, but also it's Bisexual Visibility Week, so might as well. You know how like everyone draws their tiefling in like the like dramatic pirate shirt that's like open to the navel and the high-waisted pants?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
She's got a suit jacket like over her shoulders, but it's not on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're just gonna go hard, because you know the whole point of this week is that people should be able to read her from like 2 miles away. Just be like, found one. So
They're like, yes, we have found.
spotted.
Yes, she's one.
Yeah,
Yes,
her hair's
she's
always in like
incredibly
a
visible.
her hair's always in a slick back high ponytail, but it's just like more this time.
God, Ariana Grande whom?
What's Vittori wearing?
Victoria, what are you wearing?
Yeah, I think she's also wearing a suit, but I'm just like, oh shit, now to figure out like colors and stuff. I think probably like a really dark red and then like with like, I don't know.
I think
just a nice dark red suit.
I think Vittori would pull
And-
off tweed well, given her like kind of
I mean, she usually wears tweed, doesn't
yeah,
she?
she's got a tweedy vibe. So with her like deerstalker cap and stuff, so like a
Yeah.
nice like tweed suit would be good.
When you said Tweety, I thought of the bird from Looney Tunes.
Tweety bird vibe.
Victoria just shows up in a bright yellow bird suit.
God, I'm not playing the right music for our shopping conversation. It's still just playing the ominous playlist that none of you can hear. Theme of fashion.
All that is.
All right.
Anything. Oh my god.
So, fully dressed, Pero Toporov takes a look. Masterpieces, all of you. Good luck. And come back here after the job is done. With my cloak, please.
Of course.
Thank you. Heading out, you have a little bit of time before the party if you want to look around the town, or you could just head straight there. It's up to y'all.
I think Victoria like takes one look at the town, sees all of the closed down buildings and stuff, and just like, no, I'm just going to go straight to the party.
Yeah, I don't really know what we do except have more time to get our clothes wrinkly and shit.
That's also true.
You guys could scope out. We could scope out the area to see if there's any escape routes in case we need to book it.
That's true. We might not need to canvass the whole town, but we can at least do a lap around the place where the party is happening. Palace?
Yeah.
The idea of lap, because I just imagine these like people like dressed in like fancy suits and stuff, just like running around.
I mean, like a
mean,
light
yeah.
jog. You don't want to get sweaty.
Functional.
Up that way, you see a few more businesses as you start to get closer to the Baron. It gets a little nicer. On the way, you see several buildings with foreclosed signs on them. You see a couple import-export places that are thriving. You see a building alone that looks like it's doing okay, like a check cashing place. A very beautiful-looking bank.
Hmm.
And
Awesome.
the closer you... What?
Hmm?
I didn't hear what you said.
Of course. That the bank would
Yeah.
be doing well.
And a couple really nice restaurants that are the kind that like have the food like menu of the day and no market price kind of thing listed,
Oh my god.
where there's no actual numbers. You see more people getting closer that are nicely dressed. The streets go from being full of potholes to cobblestones, lots of trees. You see some families playing, some nice houses,
Oh.
and very gated community vibe as you get closer to the fortress. And eventually you arrive. You come up this widening cobblestone road and see looming walls surrounding a massive stone fortress. A large iron gate protects the entrance, but it's open to allow guests to the dinner to enter. A pair of guards watch the doorway, each holding a substantial guest list. The stone wall curves away from the road and around the fortress. Some distance from the gate, servants are taking dinner supplies from wagons and carrying them inside.
All right.
You see guests lined up, chattering excitedly. They're well-dressed, feathered hair, elaborate updos. You are better dressed than most of them, but they all seem to have shopped at the Aristocrat.
When you said feathered hair, I assume you mean like feathers in their hair and stuff, but I definitely...
Feathers in their hair.
Yeah, I was definitely just imagining a bunch of like Farrah Fawcett hair.
Because I had feathered hair several years ago, and I was like, ooh, that doesn't sound very fancy.
I definitely meant feathers in their hair, sorry.
Okay.
All right, so there's no way we're on the guest list, so Ophelia?
I mean, you never know. You can try.
I mean,
we can miss there at the bottom, like the Threeflings.
Again, we are duchesses, so we can just be like, fuck you, we're attending this party, and like flash our signet rings and just walk in.
Yes, so Ophelia will get in line to get into the thing.
Getting up to the door, the guards look at the three of you and say, names.
Ophelia will courteously gently look up at him and with a very determined look say, I'm Lady Ophelia from, what's the name of the thing again? I was going to say Atari. What is it?
Atirat.
Atirat. I am Lady Ophelia from Atirat, and I do believe I should be included on the list.
Atirat. Atirat.
It's fine if you've never done it.
You have an Ophelia on there, Lady Ophelia, and guests. Atirat. Nope, sorry. No Lady Ophelia from Atirat.
Oh, it should... I'm quite surprised. Although
Fancy outfits and then went through the servants' entrance anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm quite surprised, although I don't know if I should be. It's quite a reclusive kingdom. Very hard to find. And I will
Deception check.
Well, it is. It is hard to find.
You can do it at advantage because you actually are nobility.
Yeah, like you wanna try me, little man? That's a 19.
Okay. Goes, I'm sorry. It's been the other guy, Jeff. Just because. I didn't realize that. Clearly, that's a mistake from the Baron's secretary. Apologies, my lady, for apologies for the inconvenience. Head right on in.
Thank you.
And they both bow to you.
Okay, I was gonna say. I would say, well, thank you. Although I do believe you would do well to get it better next time, and walk through.
Better.
And then, like, gesture, like, what is it? Vittori and Adara before me, because I'm like, oh, before they stop you after I walk.
Atirat will remember this slight, but we will forgive it this time. Walk in.
We will forgive, but never forget.
Our lack of party invitation that we lied about.
Yes. I mean, we could just, like, make the call and then have, like, a bunch of dolphins come and try to attack these people.
It's true, we are owed a favor by Atirat.
All
right.
We are in the party. Hacker voice, we're in.
Yeah.
Inside, it's beautiful. There are elaborate paintings and tapestries, dozens of mirrors on the wall, marble on the floor that looks like pink ice cream. and guests milling around. There's music playing. And hearing that you're from Atuvat, some of the other guests start whispering amongst themselves. And you hear things like, oh, I thought they'd have gills. And things like that. And a couple people smile and nod.
What I hear
And you see servants bringing champagne, bringing canapes, etc.
When I hear someone say, I thought they would have had gills, I will lean over and say, you would do well to learn how to whisper a little bit quieter. Also, can I just say, I didn't understand what you were saying when you said canapes, because I always pronounce them as canapes
Oh no.
on accident.
Canapes.
Canapes. So I had like no idea what you were talking
Oh no!
Yeah, I want tiny food and champagne.
Don't drink too much. Don't forget, we still have our mission tonight.
It's champagne. I know you don't drink, but I need you to understand the derision in my voice when you say don't drink too much and I say it's champagne.
I feel like champagne is one of those alcohols that's quite dangerous because you either have way too much or not enough.
In real life, yes.
One.
But also, Adara's a fighter. She's good at Constitution saving throws.
It's the
Until
best
she rolls
one.
another 3.
Shh.
Yeah.
I have never before rolled a 3 in my life. How dare you? Yeah, I'm gonna find food and beverage because then I look like I'm doing something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Going in
servant.
such a
who
food
brings-
and beverage for our lady.
We're also
servant
ladies.
brings some trays over to you and says, right through the foyer, dinner will be held shortly.
Cheers.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You get tiny food on sticks.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Fancy people shit.
Tiny food.
Is there a...
You know it's fancy because it's on sticks.
Yeah. Is there an itinerary around?
A what?
Oh, an itinerary? Like, is after dinner, is there dancing? Is there, like, gonna be a speech for any reason? Like, can I try and suss out what the game plan for the evening's
Are you
activities
asking me or the servant?
I did the in-character voice, but I'm asking the universe if I can
Okay.
try to, like, figure out what the activities are for the evening.
God, what's on the agenda?
God, please tell me how my evening will go. Thank you.
You could talk to people to ask, but just standing around at a party, it's hard to tell.
I would like to try and do a little bit of small talk to gather information about, like, what the plan is for the evening.
Okay, God, since you have not answered me, I guess I will talk with the peasants.
God, this is insensitive of you. You know I don't like talking to people I don't already know.
It builds character, Adara.
Fuck you, God.
Are you talking to some of the servants or some of the guests?
Guess, right? I'm a duchess. I don't talk to the help.
Okay.
Do you need me to make a check?
So,
Why would you ask that? You're setting yourself up to get beamed.
It's true. It's funnier that way, though.
yeah. Sure. Give me a deception check.
Excellent.
You're
Check-
a fighter, you're great at these.
I check my stats like I don't have a +0 to this. 5.
Oh god.
They immediately are like, this chick is just here for the food.
She's had way too many canapes.
These canapes are really good.
Oh.
And apes.
So, you approach some fancy-looking people, and they look you up and down, and 2 women, and then turning their back on you, you overhear, Seems Acharet's making anyone a duchess nowadays.
Wow.
I remember both of them forever. And
Adara
also-
will remember that.
I'm also gonna go back to Ophelia and just be like, "Do you have mage hand?"
Yes, why?
I have some assholes that need harassing, but discreetly.
But you have like muscles and abs. Why do you need a magical hand for that?
Well, like, I mean, I can pretend to like spill something on them, but it's like a party, so I didn't want to just start like fisticuffing people because they're dicks.
I was gonna say, you do realize like the mage hand is not like invisible. It's very visible.
Oh, shit,
That's
you're
only
right.
It's
an
not a
arcane
visible
trickster
servant.
thing.
Right.
It's not.
yeah.
It's very visible.
Never mind. Remember those two? Do you see them? Remember them. They'll be ruined by the end of tonight.
I mean, if you say so, I guess. Also, have you heard from anyone what we're having for dinner yet?
No. I tried.
Oh, okay.
I tried
I'm gonna,
TM.
I'm gonna like tap on the shoulder of the closest servant to me and say, "Hey, just a quick question. What is the menu for tonight?"
Well, as soon as the Baron comes down, there's going to be a roast Ketobelpas shank, and followed by braised owlbear, and then we're going to have rock cooked in the bird, not the not a rock, cooked in persimmon and pomegranate, and then we're going to have glazed pixie wings stewed in pear and ice cream.
Ooh, I caught the ice cream part. Thank you. I straight up had the same thought as Draz, where I just thought you were saying we're just gonna eat a rock. And I was gonna say, I feel like that'd be something that fancy people would be like. They'd be like, "Oh yes, a rock."
Yeah.
Well, as soon as the Baron comes down, dinner will be started. Please enjoy yourselves. And curtsies.
Thank you.
While Adara was trying to make small talk and stuff, Vittori was basically mostly hanging around the food areas, not just to eat the food, but also to eavesdrop on conversations and to see if she can get any information that way.
Okay.
I was half expecting you to say Victoria's like, "Who here looks not like a dick?"
Trick question. All of them.
Including us right now.
Especially
Yeah.
us.
Everyone.
Give me a option check, Vittori.
Alright. What do I see? Oh, natural 20!
Nice.
Yay!
I see
Also,
all.
Jess,
It's
you did a
me
good
that
job.
sees all this time, and that's a 26 in total.
God. Also, Jess, you did good with the fantasy food. I was just more my brain shorted out and forgot that a rock is also a bird.
Jess,
was
I like that-
yes.
I like that your fantasy food involves everything being cooked in fruit.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is a very fancy thing. When
It
you
is,
don't have spices,
yeah.
you cook things in fruit.
Every single time somebody's like, it's cooked in pomegranate, I'm like, oh, wow.
I know, it does sound like
That's a
a
lot
very
of
rich person thing.
pomegranate.
You're like, ooh.
It's braised with pears? Ooh, I love pears.
Yeah.
I love how they taste like weak apples.
I like pears.
Damn, pear shade.
Don't be mean to pears.
I love pears. I love that they're good for 1 hour.
Don't be mean to pears. Leave pears alone.
You know.
So, Vittori, you overhear several nobles kind of expressing irritation that the Baron isn't down yet. And they're like, there's this fancy, there's appetizers are one thing, but we're here for dinner. It's time for dinner. What is the holdup? Where's Yori? And with that killer roll, you also hear several servants expressing anxiety about where the Baron's cloak is. I'm like, did you see it? Did you see it? He won't come down without it. And you hear a couple of them saying that they think maybe they saw it down in the dungeon. Why was it in the dungeon? Etc. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting, because, like, if it's in the dungeons, then surely the servants would have taken it and then, like, given it to him, so are we, like, not the only people doing a heist right now? Do we have, like, a rival adventuring party who looks, like, suspiciously like us? Like, they have a warlock, a ranger, and a fighter.
There are 3 Aasimar in
And they're
the
just, like, also trying to get the cloak.
3 Aasimar in the staff rotation. Yeah. Nobody knows who they are, but they're all there, and they're all like, "We're helping."
Yup. It's like Ocean's 11, but like Inception at the same time.
Ocean's 11, but there's 2 sets of 3.
Oh, Ocean's 11 cubed.
Oh no. So I assume Vittori, like, tells the group about this?
Yeah, Vittori returns to Ophelia and Adara and tells them there's...
Could be that the servants don't want to go down in the dungeon if there's something unsafe for servants there, as dungeons are wont to have.
Not safe for servants.
Oh no. Not safe for workers.
Fantasy OSHA gonna come kick your ass.
Oh my god, Fantasy OSHA has a lot of things to catch up on.
Yeah.
Really?
So we could try to go into the dungeons. Look for this cloak.
I mean, we could, but also I feel like it'd look a bit weird if you had like 3 fancy ladies going down into the dungeon like, yeah!
Yeah.
I mean, only if you get spotted. Just say you're looking for the bathroom.
Is there, like... Yeah, true. Is there, like, a clear place of where the Baron would be coming from when he arrives?
There's a grand staircase. That comes from the, like, upstairs. There's not, like, a grand staircase to the dungeon.
Oh god, imagine. I'm just like, what if, would it be easier if we were, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't just obviously they probably wouldn't just let us through, but I'm wondering if it would be just easier to go find the Baron and ask if there's anything we can do to help, and then get the cloak for him and then backstab him?
He is not arriving in this game yet.
Yeah, but just like if we snuck up obviously can't sneak up the way, convince someone to let us to go find him and then
I feel
see
like
what's up.
If we're doing that, then we might as well just go to the dungeon.
Yeah, that's
true. Already gonna be.
But it's just it's more upstanding and slightly less sus, maybe.
I mean, we can just tell people that's what we're doing.
True, that's true.
That you're going to the dungeon?
That's what I'm pushing for.
I, for one, really want to go to the dungeon, but I feel like we're gonna look weird.
Yeah.
Just be discreet about it.
I feel like it's a good idea, but maybe not at this moment. Maybe, wait, a bit to see, because people are starting to be like, oh yeah, where's the Baron? Can't start until the, Baron gets here, but, so the longer we wait, the longer the Baron isn't here, the more annoyed people are going to be, the more rowdy, people are going to be, and maybe that will be better cover to go to the dungeons rather than right now.
How rowdy are
people? People do start getting annoyed and more vocal.
All right.
About it.
Yeah,
the time is now.
Yeah, just let more of that happen and then sneak off.
So we give it.
I'll come with you guys just because I don't want you guys to get stuck alone.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Give me either a deception check to make your excuses or a stealth check to sneak out unnoticed.
Oh,
I will stealth, please.
Fantastic.
You should all be good at one of these.
21.
Joke's on you, I'm not proficient with either.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But you have really high charisma.
Yeah, but my deception is still not fantastic. I got a 9.
Oh. 17.
Okay.
I got a 21.
So I will say, Ophelia, while you're while you are trying to make your excuses, both of the cousins vanish.
Yeah, that makes
Which
sense.
gives you a good excuse to leave. Because
Yeah.
now you have to go find your friends.
Yes. As they do that, I will make a big show of saying, have you seen the other two ladies from the town that I came with? I haven't seen them in a while, and I'm quite dreadfully worried. I have
Kingdom.
no idea where they went.
And you are allowed to slip out and look for your friends.
Yay.
Yay!
Convenient
So,
excuses.
any
Love
one
them.
of you can give me an investigation check to get to the dungeons without assistance.
All right.
I got a 17 that time.
Is a 22.
Oh, my 17 sounds a lot less impressive now.
I don't want to talk about.
The thing is that Vittori has double proficiency in investigation, so she has a +8.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about my
Plus
8
6.
total.
Ah!
I also have a +6.
What'd you get?
8.
Oh, thanks for making me feel better, Gwen.
You're welcome.
Yay.
So, Adara starts leading you in the exact wrong direction.
With confidence.
Ophelia, you make a quick correction. And then Vittori, you find a corner that Ophelia missed. And you pass through a large door. Actually, you haven't passed through it yet. I lied. You get deep beneath the fortress, and you arrive at a large wooden door, taller than any of you and made of thick, dark wood. Metal rims the edges, and an iron lock holds it closed. There are no guards around here, but clearly this is the entrance to the dungeon.
I misheard you, so I thought you said an iron walk. Like the cooking pan was holding it close.
Oh no. Just wedged in the doorknob.
Yeah, like I kind of
Yeah.
imagined it like the two like door handles, and then just like the walk shoved between them, so you can't open it without removing the walk.
Rapunzel was here.
That's the other adventuring party. It's all Disney princesses.
Oh no! Oh god, that is the opposite of the Threeflings.
I don't know. I feel like Rapunzel's fairly chaotic neutral.
The princess party also has an entourage of animals, but they're not all like feral imps and wargs and dire wolves, frogs.
Like
Yeah, they're all
actual
like
animals.
forest
They're like-
creatures that like followed them.
Yeah, they've got like, you know, cute woodland critters, and we're just like, look, it's a warg.
It's because we're not cowards and we're willing to befriend the ugly-looking things.
We've got 4 hellhounds. Anyway. Alright, door. Let's go.
Door.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, you have your lockpicks, right?
Obviously.
Yeah, you might need to try and unlock that door.
Alright, for the record, in, like, you know, the classic, like, hidden in the suit situation, I have knives and lockpicks.
I was gonna say, I half expected it to be like one of those things you've got a garter belt where it looks like you've just got nothing there, and then it's like, ooh, a dagger.
Yeah. No, last time,
Yeah.
last time we had a fancy party, I took my whip and I used it as a decorative belt.
I
But
remember
we're changing
that.
things up. So this time it's
I'm
lockpicks
doing
and
notes
knives.
of that.
Thieves' tools check, I'm assuming. That is a 17.
Ooh, the lock clicks, but doesn't quite make it.
All right, give me a sec. Can I try again?
Sure.
You two keep an ear
You
out.
got one more chance.
You two keep
I
an ear
mean,
out. This is a tricky
Yeah.
one. It's not me. It's the lock.
Okay, I believe you.
21.
Okay. That lock opens, and behind you, you hear the rattling of chains on the other side of the door as you're trying to open it.
Behind me?
On the other side of the
Like
door.
Oh.
behind a door.
It's a I think it's
I'm
gonna be
a
like
mess today. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's Friday. No one's in good condition. That's why we're here, because we display our messes for the internet.
It is true. Trying to do an improv live show Friday night as the last thing of your week is sometimes a challenge. So thank you all for laughing at our very silly jokes, because we're all slap happy at the end of the week.
Yeah.
So this is what you get.
I don't even. This is what you get when we're all tired. I'm drinking an energy drink. Jess is probably drinking a beer. We're all tired.
Sure.
Anyway,
I literally wear a shirt that says "Try me, I'm queer and tired." So like,
there you
and
go.
I wear this like most Threeflings streams. So like, yeah, that's just the general vibe here.
Yeah. Here's the wrapper of my dinner.
This is a blueberry chocolate coffee and vanilla sour beer, actually.
That sounds like too many adjectives to be good.
It is, but it's,
Adjective in a
but it's in the house,
And that's what matters.
and it's
in your
not
body,
bad.
too. It's
So
too late.
about those rattling chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you open the door?
I hear chains rattling, so I say, someone or thing is on the other side. You got 4 seconds to prepare before I open this door.
Adora got the FBI open up, knock down the door. Kind of energy.
And if nobody else does anything, I open the door.
Nope, there's nothing I can't do at this point.
Yeah. Except be more sneaky, in a sneakier stance.
Yeah,
I
like
guess.
one of you could have tried to hide or like cast a spell or taken out your secret crossbow that's in the back of your dress. Like,
True.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, Vittori will take out her crossbow. Just for the sake, because she usually uses a heavy crossbow. Right now, she's using her hand crossbow just because it's a bit smaller and obviously just a bit easier to hide, even if it's still like, a fairly big weapon.
Yeah, I don't really need any. I can't prepare things, so I'll just wait until we open the door, and then I will go. Hi, here's one of my 2 spell slots, and now eat it.
The room is dank and dark, smelling
Yeah,
of
it is.
mold
Oh.
and stagnant
Nice,
water.
420.
are you two okay?
I really hope.
On the walls hang multiple sets of shackles to hold Baron Yuri's intruders. The ground is lined with rotting piles of straw. On the wall opposite the entrance, a doorway is open to another hall that goes deeper into the dungeons. Inside all of your minds, you hear prisoners out of their chains. This will not do. And a tall, but not that much taller than Adara, red, but not that much redder than Vittori, muscly, much musclier.
But not musclier than Nadara?
I was gonna say not much musclier than Ophelia, because then I feel like we could take them.
Yeah, just bend it like a twig. I'm
Much musclier than Adara. Creature covered in chains and shackles, whirling them like whips around their body, emerges. And
Of course.
What the hell is that?
roll for initiative, friend.
I think I know what this is,
well.
but I'm not fully sure.
Yeah, I figure that it's exactly what Melon Bread is saying in chat.
Yeah. And the worst part is too, when you
Um,
know what an enemy is, but you forget the name, so you're like, it's the thing, the thing.
I got a 23 on initiative. My dice are being really nice to me today.
You just ruined your luck. Good job.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll incredibly bad in this fight.
Thank you, Legendary Pants, for the nat 20. 24.
Woo!
Chance.
24?
Yeah.
Okay. Ophelia, what'd you get?
I got an 11, which is fine with me.
Okay. All
I
right.
assume
I
nat
just say
pants
too,
dice
it's
is...
very funny hearing the freaking initiative as I'm listening to what is the Trophy Gallery from Super Smash Brothers, which sounds like elevator music while I look at a thumbnail of Yoshi's face like this close to the camera.
We are fans of the No Thoughts Head Empty Nintendo playlist series here on Threeflings.
Yeah, it's
It's
so good.
our pregame music. And then we switched to
Daria,
Kevin
you're up.
McLeod, royalty free.
Daria, you're up.
Oh.
What do you do?
That's what you meant. I heard darn Europe and was like, what did Europe do to you? I guess I'm attacking this
Fantasy
fucker.
Russia did this to me.
Fantasy Russia. Yeah, I'm gonna attack this asshole, and I do not have weapons, so may I bite as my attacks and also my bonus action.
I was gonna say you could punch him.
Because it is an
Hey, you can have
attack.
your weapons. You're good. You
Don't
can have your
have
weapons.
knives?
Are you sure? I did say I had knives, but like knives aren't very good. My bite is better. So I'm willing to
I'll
commit
say
to biting
you can
only.
have your weapons.
Are you sure?
I'll let you have your weapons.
Okay, then I will take
I'll
out
say
my
you can
scimitar.
have.
What?
You can have worn them. It's a fancy party. Scimitars,
true.
like nobles wear swords.
Yeah, my +1 scimitar
so,
is
like,
very
There
ornate.
wasn't a no weapon policy?
I was gonna say, yeah, actually, it's very weird how often you see like fancy galas and people just have swords because they're like commemorative swords from like battles and stuff. It's so odd to me.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I take out my decorative scimitar that is also +1 and silvered. And I'm going to take 3 swings at this
Good that
mystery
it's silvered.
mystery red man. That
It's one of the
is
first times it being silvered has mattered.
it is also magic.
I know that also matters.
Okay. Cool. So that is a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
Excellent. I need to find my dice. D6. Please take whole 14 points of magic silvered slashing damage.
Ah.
And Adora,
Oh.
tell me, because this is a reaction.
Uh-huh.
It's weird that the reaction starts when you start your turn, but I'm gonna use it like a reaction.
Yeah, it happens.
Uh-huh.
So, pick either one of your dearly departed loved ones or bitter enemies for me, please.
Ooh. Can my bitter enemies be the 2 women upstairs who were kind of dicks for 2 seconds?
Imagine it's like Lindsay and Jennifer eating these tiny toasts and then they just get zapped to the beats.
Oh my god.
It has to be a dead person,
A dead person.
a dead departed loved one or bitter enemy.
All right, then probably a dead grandparent would be the thing, because I don't have a whole lot of
Okay.
dead friends or family.
I mean, we've killed a lot of people.
It's true. There are an awful lot of dead enemies, but they were very transient in Adara's life, and I feel like this maybe wants a little more.
Right.
So, as soon as you hit it, the creature's face changes into that of your dead grandmother, and looks at you in shock and horror. And you hear in your mind, "Why would you stab me, Adara?" And give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Absolutely
Is it-
fucking not.
Is it weird that when I thought of Adara's grandmother, I thought of like the same body and physique as Adara, but like just an old woman head stapled onto it?
Adara already has gray hair.
Yeah, just like a very buff old woman.
It's just Adara, but with crow's feet.
Yeah, exactly. Basically.
Well,
Tori, you can see this too if you're within 30 feet, and you would also
Oh,
recognize
God,
this
damn.
grandma.
you see our grandmother.
Ah!
Is it your dad's mom or is it your mom's mom?
It's the
Oh,
tiefling side's
Rubio.
mom, I guess.
Tiefling side, so that's the
Hey,
mother's
Vittori, you can
side.
make that saving throw for me too.
All right.
Wow! You're punishing us for being cousins!
12?
Yeah.
Adara, you're afraid of this creature.
Ooh.
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 I got a dirty 20.
Vittori, you are not. Adara, you are afraid of this creature until the end of its turn.
All right, well, that's not going to stop me. You know what? Fuck this thing for making me feel afraid of it. I'm going to roll with disadvantage because I can see it. But...
You'd hurt your grandmother?
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Two can play at this game, Dick.
Like,
Make each other frightened.
Oh,
14.
14? You fail. You are frightened of me until the end of my next turn. Also, I rolled the wrong kind of die, so give me a second.
You're both afraid of each other.
I was gonna say, it's the Uno reverse card.
All right, and you take math. 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous.
Ed Mellenbread is correct. This is a chain double.
All right. So now we're both afraid of each other. I will make my next attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Whoop! That I dropped that d20.
Only on this stream will you see someone make an attack at disadvantage while they are afraid to frighten the person that they are afraid of, and then continue to attack anyone.
No,
You are not the boss of me.
Wait.
Does a 15?
That wisdom saving throw was higher, actually.
What was it?
It was 17.
Are you sure it was 17 specifically?
Yes, because I have a 13 on the die, and I just added its wisdom modifier, which was +1 to 14, but it actually has a +4 for saving throws.
Okay, then you pass. You are not frightened of me.
God damn it, the meme is gone now.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not. You clang off of its whirling chains.
I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to bonus action throw my d20 and also bite the chain devil.
but not the chains.
Not the chains. Well, then that is also going to miss. That's fine.
Okay.
That is my turn. I'm here now, and I just sort of look back at Vittori, and I'm like, huh?
You seeing this shit?
Vittori, you're up.
Mom told me
Time
that
to
it was
shoot
going
my
on vacation.
grandmother.
No!
Mimo, no!
Okay, first. Okay, so we have all our weapons, right?
Yes, apparently.
Apparently. Apparently we do, because we have the infinite pockets that women's clothes do not have in the real life.
Yeah. I got a 13. I assume that does not hit.
That does not hit. You miss.
Okay, Joker's flurry. Reroll that, and that is a 19. So that's a 29. Does that hit?
That's good. That's some good shit.
I love Joker's flurry. That is 9 points of magic damage. Second attack
Is that with your crossbow?
is an 18. Yeah.
Okay. Is it silvered?
Yes, Vittori uses silvered bolts.
Okay.
The second attack was an 18.
That hits.
I'm feeling drastically unprepared now because none of my stuff is silver.
That's another 7 points of damage. I'm rolling trash on my damage. Third attack is a 16. Does that hit?
It just hits, yeah. You shoot
Thank
right
God.
through those whirling chains.
Back to the heart.
Mimo, no.
God, time for math. Okay, so that is
Give me the numbers. Give me the numbers.
18
okay.
points of damage. Of magic silver damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. So first, some of those chains that have been whirling around start flying at each of you. Ooh. And I think you all get hit.
Rude.
Because Adara, that is a 27.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do I have
you
my
are
shield?
grappled.
It doesn't matter for this attack, but in general, do I have my shield, or is that too much?
Too much for a party.
Okay.
Unless you could fit it in your pocket.
No.
I was gonna say you can't say it's
It's you.
it's a shame that you didn't go into servants because you could have said it was your serving tray.
Ah, funny. All right. Yeah.
If you'd gone in the servant's entrance, I would have let you have it. But since you went as fancy people and you don't have like a bag of holding purse, I would say no.
Being punished for being fancy, rude. Anyway,
At least you didn't get arrested, which
It's
would
true.
give you nothing.
that's true. All right. Yeah. I mean, you hit either way.
Okay, so you are grappled. Vittori, you get hit for 22. That's 22 to hit you. So you
Right,
are
yeah.
grappled. And Ophelia, that's a 19 to hit you. So you are grappled as well.
God dang it.
So then Adara,
Dang it, Bobby.
you get flailed on with another chain.
Uh-huh.
And that is 22 to hit you.
You do hit.
Okay. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Vittori,
Hello.
that is... It's over 20. You get hit. Like, I'm not adding that.
Yeah.
15 slashing damage for Vittori.
Grandma, no.
All right. Ophelia,
Oh,
you are
no.
up,
Grand.
and it is the start of your turn. So you are grappled, and you are taking 4 piercing damage from that chain.
Okay, guess what? Hellish Rebuke. Because I remember I have this now.
God, thank you for reminding me, because
Oh.
now I can also use it.
Yeah, okay,
You
so...
blast it, and before you even roll that damage, it doesn't seem to care.
Oh, God
It
damn
seems
it.
to
Immunity to fire.
be happy that, and you hear it in Infernal. It says, "You think you can harm me with fire?
I'm gonna
I
sit
was
back at
born in the fire."
I'm gonna sit back at it in Infernal. Okay, Bane.
Molded by the fire.
So I'm gonna take I'm gonna try to use let's see. I'm gonna figure out what the best way is gonna be for me to get out of this. No. Oh god, I forgot. What did I pick for my Venus resistance? I think I picked bludgeoning last time and I didn't switch it, so I'm gonna stick with that. Because
Okay.
I was trying to remember what I picked it as, and I think I picked bludgeoning as the default because I was like, that'd be something we come into contact with. Because a lot of times people try to beat the shit out of us for no reason.
Not no reason.
It's true, they do.
We usually deserve it.
A lot of times it's for no reason. Ophelia tries to imagine that it's not for any reason. I'm gonna try to get myself out of the grapple. So that's acrobatics or athletics? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. That's an 8.
No, they're not going to do it.
Okay, tragic. I just gotta check something real quick.
You know what, Adara? I'll say you can have your shield if you were going as like a military type person.
I'm fine not having my shield. I just wanted to know for AC reasons.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I was giving you a hard time for jokey reasons, not because I'm actually like salty that I don't have an extra 2 to my AC.
So,
Okay.
salty friend. Okay, and then as a bonus action, I am going to cast Hex upon the Chain Devil.
Okay, what are you hexing?
So you have disadvantage on, let's see. I'm trying to think. Let's go dexterity, because I'm assuming chains are dex weapons. That's what I'm assuming. Actually, no. We'll continue with wisdom, because ability checks are wisdom for because I think you get to do that every time, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, every time you do the menace thing, yes. Okay. Okay, and then I have nothing to do.
else, because that was my whole
All right.
reaction. Because I'm a noodle, apparently. I'm a noodle in a chain.
Adara, you take 9 piercing damage,
Ooh.
Yay.
and it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna swing my scimitar sometimes because I'm frightened until the end of its turn, so I'm still frightened.
So you are not frightened anymore.
I'm
Its
not
turn
frightened
has ended.
anymore. Excellent.
But you are grappled.
I don't care. That just reduces my speed to 0. I don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah, grapple does the less than you think it does.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start swinging at it, and we're gonna see how this goes. Opening with 17. Wait, that hits.
That does hit.
All right.
Hey!
Let's try this again. Make me a wisdom save, motherfucker.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh wait, no, it's ability checks. Does it save count as ability checks?
No.
We've been running it this whole time with your things, so it's fine.
Okay. Joke's on
It's
you,
fine.
Melon Bread.
Plus.
You can't thwart me this time.
Plus, I rolled a 7 and a 9 anyway.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
or a 7 and a
Double
3
fail.
anyway. So,
Oh my god.
All right.
So yeah, that's a fail.
Fail. You are frightened of me until the end of my next turn. Also, you take 13 points of magic silvered slashing damage.
Oh.
And I have 3 more attacks.
Forget about this every time.
That's a 22 to hit. So please
That
take
hits.
please take another 9 points of damage.
So how do you end the chain devil?
Oh, yeah. All right.
I thought it would be.
I mean, so I guess still tangled up in the chains, the entire party, Idara is just like, has a moment where she's like, Grandma? And then goes like, No, how dare you? I am not afraid of you. You are afraid of me. And then just like starts attacking it with her scimitar that she pulled from who knows where. And
Don't ask questions.
don't ask questions. It will be unclear in the official party art. That will never happen. But yeah, so I think she does some swipes to get rid of some of the chains, and then just does a really clean cut like through its abdomen, and it falls.
And the chains fall off of all of you.
Yay!
And that devil dissolves into a puddle that then catches fire. And then there's no evidence it was ever there.
Haha, what about fire now?
Does anyone know mending for our party clothes? Because otherwise this is going to be real awkward when we have to go back upstairs.
I mean, we just kind of got like whoosh.
What?
We just kind of got like squeezed. It's not like we got torn up that bad. I
With
don't
spikes. I'm bleeding.
think. I mean, I can give you a band-aid and I can like sew it together, but like I don't think it's gonna be as good as if we got like them done at the tailor's.
No, we'll just ask the tailor to repair shit when we're done, I guess. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's look for a cloak.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we could just say we got into a brawl with one of the people that challenged their ladydom.
There is a cactus in between us and the bathroom. You should really rearrange your fortress.
You better houseplants.
Who the hell does that?
Okay.
Huh.
So, what else is in this room other than now the soggy, gone chain devil?
There's a lot of chains, and there is another door on the opposite wall.
Interesting.
Alright.
I'm gonna take out my wand to detect magic and flick my wrist and see if there's anything magic in this room.
Good call.
There is nothing magic in this room.
Interesting. Okay.
But further on the other side of that door, if you're walking around the room, you sense a whole lot of magic.
Okay, that's what I about figured.
Put water all over myself.
Okay.
So, what are y'all gonna do?
Do you want any of the chains, Adara?
Like, all the chains are gone.
and the sky is gray. I'll hang on to a chain, I guess.
I mean, it just seems like something that would be good for fighting. That's why I asked if you wanted some. Like, I kind of expected you to, like, chain that devil up and just kind of, like, Beyblade it.
That would have been cool. I was mostly just a little freaked out about seeing my dead grandmother again. But yeah, no, I mean, I would have taken the chains, but, like, these assholes really don't care what you bring into a party. Like, I have so much shit that I could murder someone with on me.
I mean, I'm gonna gesture at Toroshki and be like, I mean, he's here. So,
yeah, like, why the hell did they let us bring an imp in?
I mean, I'd like to imagine that there's, like, a little bow tie on him. I definitely put, like, a little bow tie
That's a
on
good
him.
question. Are our pets here?
I would generally say no. But if you want to make a good argument for them, you can do that.
The imp is a butler. The other pets couldn't make it.
I mean,
was
Fred
say,
Fred is easily snuck in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Truly.
Yeah,
I'm
Mel
gonna
and
say,
Brad pointed out
why
that
don't
imps can turn invisible. So
I can.
Oh,
can't.
that's true. Invisible.
invisible?
Oh,
So
yeah.
all of you tell us which of the pets should be here when we come back from our break. We'll be back in 5.
See you soon with an animal entourage, maybe. don't think
Hey,
that was 5
everybody.
minutes. Oh, I mean, we're here. I was just saying, I don't think it was technically 5 minutes, but it's fine. We're here.
Yes.
We're Threeflings. We're playing Outfitted with Artifice by Chai Power from UNCAGED Volume 2. And the Threefs just survived a Chain Devil encounter. And we were determining which of their pets are here.
I think that Crouton is probably realistically not here, but if he were here, he would be dressed like a Chippendales dancer, where he's got like the collar and like the cuffs so that he's fancy. But otherwise, he's just like front half bulldog, back half like skinny wolf thing, just like walking around.
Kind of love that. I kind of like that your pets are all like just here following you.
That's part of the reason why nobody will talk to us.
They're like, they let wargs into the underwater city now.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they smell.
Anyway, so there's some animals with us.
Taking a short rest or continuing onward?
Ooh,
I would like a short rest, please.
Sure, I'll take a short rest.
The warlock would never pass down a short rest.
I'm never gonna say no to one.
Same with the fighter.
And the ranger is like, what's a short rest?
I only know 8-hour sleep blocks.
Alright, so you have defeated the dungeon guardian. And you know there's one
guardian
other door
of the
in
dungeon.
here.
Yes.
Poseidon quivers before him. Fuck off.
Oh no. Alright, yeah, there's a door. Is it locked?
No.
Does it sound like there's anything on the other side?
Yes.
Care to elaborate?
No.
Thanks.
Actually, you hear, give me a perception check. Let's see how much you hear.
Oh.
All or like 99% of all.
28.
My God. Why do we even try to hide anything from you at this point?
I have advantage and a plus
So
11.
you hear God's... You hear the universe's fan,
the
through the door.
Is toasty.
So high up above you, you hear the music of the party. Through the door, you hear pained sounds of a bird screeching and the low voice of a man muttering.
Oh shit.
You also hear those two bitches who are still saying, I guess they jumped back in the river.
Gonna fucking murder them. We have to go back upstairs.
It's a real shame that I don't have magic missile, because I could have just been like, this never misses.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I do have the wand. I do have the wand though.
Alright.
Oh my god.
So Team
It's just
2
like 5 minutes later it makes its way up and just like boop.
Team 2 updates. First of all, and most importantly, in my opinion, Lindsay and Caroline upstairs are still being complete dicks. I definitely think we have to spill something on them before we leave. Second, there's a man torturing a bird on the other side of this door.
I feel like
Specific.
I feel like the first one was a lot more important.
I agree. The first one was more important. That's why I said it first.
I mean, like the first part about the bird should have been a little bit more important. I feel, or at least should have been the first thing you noticed instead of like Lindsay and the bitchiness going on upstairs.
Look, I have my priorities and you have yours.
Appreciate you named them.
Lindsay
Sorry to any
Chelsea
Lindsay
from Whole Foods.
Sorry to any Lindsays and Carolines out there. They were the first names that popped into my head.
Oh, we could have named him Karen and Karen, but spelled different. Damn it.
Lindsay
Damn
and
it.
Karen line.
Oh no.
Lie.
Anyway, I feel like we might open this door. And interfere.
Before we do, I'm just gonna do a ranger thing called Tireless. I got that last level, it basically lets me give myself temporary hit points. So I'm just gonna give myself a health boost before this, what feels like a boss fight. So, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. I always forget that I have like a thing where like when I down a hostile creature, I get temporary hit points, and I always forget, but it never really matters because Ophelia's never one to get the killing blow because she's always like, I'm gonna wait till Adara finishes her 5 attacks.
Technically only 4. For now.
For now.
Yeah. For now. Yeah. Just Vittori just like glows red for a second, and then she has 7 temporary hit points now. Just as a treat.
Just like a lava lamp.
Alright. Are we ready to
Yeah.
punch a guy?
Yeah. I mean, not punching, but you know, like, you know, the general vibe, I guess. Punching with an arrow or bolt.
You can blunt an arrow,
That
right?
works.
And paint a tiny fist on it somewhere.
Yeah, just
You
bolt up like instead of like a point, it's just a little tiny fist.
Alright, I apologize to the universe and I kick open the door. What's up? What's going on?
You walk into an enormous, luxurious room. Tapestries of shimmering silk and embroidered jewels hang off the stone, and torches on the wall illuminate a large wooden pedestal with a gilded, bejeweled cage. The cage contains a huge, magnificent bird that looks similar to a peacock, but much, much larger, with brilliant red and orange feathers. It sits on a wooden perch the size of a tree, its feathers shining like dancing flames in the low light of the room. Beside the bird is a stout, middle-aged human man dressed in ornate clothing and a cloak matching the firebird's feathers. He's attempting to yank another feather from the bird. You hear him claiming his cloak is no longer magnificent enough for his guests.
Hey, I'm gonna lean over and be like, we're not being stealthy, are we?
No, I'm gonna throw a knife at him.
Okay, hey, Baron Dickhead, stop touching the bird!
What? Who are you? What are you doing? Are you here to steal my beautiful firebird?
So I wasn't being sarcastic. I got a 27 to hit him with a knife.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
I guess after this we'll roll initiative, but yes, that hits.
I was gonna say, what's the town that we're duchesses in? I don't remember the name again.
Atirat.
Ataras.
Atara. Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm Lady Ophelia from Atara, and you, my good sir, are being a jerk. And then I'm imagining that he gets immediately hit with a knife.
Yeah, then the knife like lands in his ribs.
I hope it hits his face.
It lands in his face. With a 19 on the die, I can call where it lands.
You can give him an eyebrow slit.
Perfect. He takes 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, Melon put in the chat, what if this guy is just a commoner?
Oh my god! He might just be a commoner.
He's not. Let's roll initiative.
Alright.
Hit in the face, the dagger just gets down immediately. Oh.
Perfect.
What an end to the adventure that would be.
That'd be hilarious, and I would have to apologize profusely to Chai.
I got a 21.
Got a
Oh.
17.
Oh my god. My man gets
And
instantly
your dex
beamed.
is higher than 2, correct?
Which you? I mean, yes to both of us, I think, but... 2 total?
Ophelia, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
Oh, damn!
Hell yeah.
I rolled really well. My middle die from Cantrip Candles didn't be good today.
Nice.
I thought he was going pretty fast with a 17, but y'all are ahead of him.
Gotta go fast.
Not fast enough.
Gotta go faster.
He's last.
That's cool.
Vittori, you are up.
Hello. How many feet away from him and him from us, and is the bird within 10 feet of him?
The bird is within 10 feet of him.
Okay, I can't use lightning here or else I'll hit the bird. God damn it. Anyway, I guess it's time to do the old Hunter's Mark and 3 attacks.
Oh,
The
yay.
old Vittori classic. 25.
That will hit.
Let's 12 plus 4, so 16 points of magic silver damage. And then second attack. 29.
Damn. All right.
8 plus 6, so that's 14. So 18 more points of magic silver piercing damage. And then a third attack. 18.
What was it?
18 again.
Yeah.
Damage or to hit?
No, 18 for the third attack. Oh, and also, yeah, 18 for the damage as well. 18 for the damage,
Okay.
and then 18 for the third attack.
Okay, yes, 18 will hit.
Okay. 15 points of damage.
Damage.
All right. Anything else, my dear?
No.
Okay.
I just like the idea that he's just like, who the fuck are you? And then, like, Afila's just like, I'm Lady Afila from Akira. And Dara throws a dagger to his face, and then Tori just, like, machine guns him.
Prepare to die.
It's taken him like all of 3
Ophelia.
seconds to be like, what is happening? And then immediately gets beamed.
Yeah, I think we were probably gonna.
Ophelia, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud upon myself, which will go over my fancy clothes and make me look like more of a doofus, but that's okay. That's okay, nothing matters here. How close is he to us again?
An enormous room. So I'll say 60 feet.
Okay.
That seems big.
Lord.
Lord. Okay.
That's why I write for sold out.
Okay.
It's just
So
like hand distance.
So that I'm not a
near,
dirty cheater.
far.
So that I'm not a dirty cheater. My knife still hit. I just rolled the with disadvantage part because he was further away than I thought, but it still hit.
Okay.
Thank
I was
you.
gonna,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do we know his full name? Just out of curiosity, team?
Baron something or other.
Baron Yuri.
Yuri.
They're in Yuri.
Okay. Doesn't say I have to
That's
know
all
his
you
full
know.
name. Doesn't
That's
say
all I
have to
know.
his full name, so I'm gonna go Rowlithim, Psychic Glance, which I always want to call Rowlet Psychic Glance, and go Baron Yuri, stop. And then he has to make me an intelligence save.
Oh, he's a fighter. He's not great at these.
Yes!
Kindred.
Yes!
That would be strong and powerful too.
Oh my
Time
God.
to 10d6 psychic damage.
Hell yeah.
10d6.
It's Rowlithim's Psychic Glance. It does 11. Actually, it does 11d6. My bad. And then apparently he's also taking extra damage because I have the Spirit Shroud on me. Oh wait, no, because he's not within 10 feet. Forget that. No, he's not doing that. Hang on, let me roll my losing damage because I'm ridiculous apparently, and I like making work harder for myself.
We don't
Hang on.
need to worry about your shroud being 10 feet from you, right?
No, it only hurts people that are within 10 feet of me. That's what I'm saying.
We
So
are
it's not
within
gonna
10
hurt.
feet of you. Do we need to be worried?
No,
Okay.
no, it hurts people that I hit within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Like
So you're-
people they choose.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is. You're fine. Okay.
It is to enforce
It is
social distancing.
Fireball.
Yes. 24 plus. Okay. 24. 28. 30. 40. 41 points of what is it technically?
Sorry?
41 points of, I believe that is piercing damage.
Okay.
Which isn't
41
bad.
points.
I thought Psychic Lance would do psychic damage.
Oh, no, it is
Yeah.
psychic damage. It is psychic damage. Sorry. I look at the thing and it makes me think of piercing. So you're taking 41 psychic damage and you're incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh yes,
Okay.
Klein did bring up a good point. I either can see him or I have to know his name. I just kind of do both. Because I'm
It's
ridiculous.
it's
and I
fun
was
to
making it harder.
dramatically yell out his name.
So until the start of his next turn or your next turn?
Your next turn, so it's mine. So he's incapacitated.
Okay, so he's gonna miss his turn.
Okay,
All right.
Baron Von Dickhead. Time for you to meet your maker.
Kill him before we can
Adara,
do anything.
you are up.
All right. How beat up does he look now that he got lanced?
Now that he got lanced, he's looking worse for wear. He looks bruised and battered, but not yet bloodied.
All right. Then I'm going to be rude. The goal here is to try and rule a cool, take him out before his turn. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to open by going over to him, which I believe requires that I use my action surge because he's 60 feet away.
I mean, technically, you can take the dash action and it'll take your entire action.
Yeah, but then I can't attack, so I have to action surge.
That's
to like,
fair.
yeah.
That's
So,
fair, yeah.
Just with a burst of, fighter speed, non-magical, I zip over to him at surprising zippiness, and I'm going to open with second winding, which causes the circlet of the cephalopod sanctum that I have on my head to make a 15-foot cube of ink cloud, which counts as magical darkness around him and me. But I have blind sight while I'm in it. So he can't see me now.
That's really powerful.
But I have advantage on all my attacks because he can't see me.
Imagine just like showing up, you get knifed.
You had that anyway.
Oh, but
Yeah.
this is cooler. All right, fine. I'll save
This
my
is
bonus
cooler.
action. No, it's fine. I'll save my bonus action for biting him.
You get knifed, you get Gatling gun, then you get laced through the head, then you have a girl walk up to you, press a button on her forehead, and then you're covered in darkness, and then she bites you.
The last thing you see is Adara's eyes and teeth. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna make my first
What a way to
attack.
go.
Someone's into that.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Cool.
Good job, team.
Please make me a doesn't really matter. Please make me.
He naturally fails, right? Because he's incapacitated.
Oh, all saves?
Let me check that. Hang on.
Because that's fun.
I wish I this brought up.
I
Oh
really
yeah, my
need
internet's shit right now.
Oh, no.
Cannot take actions or reactions.
Oh, so do I have?
Okay.
Is that it? Is that the whole thing?
I guess that's it. Yeah. So you should do your thing. to
Yeah.
get
All right.
advantage.
So get inked. And then also, I would like him to make me a wisdom save.
Okay.
You say a cloud, I'm just imagining like a cloud shaped like my face.
Oh no.
Just like,
Get in, throws one of these dead pens.
yes. Here I come.
That is a 14.
Fail. You are frightened of me, and you take 25 points of damage as I roll nearly max.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
God, I just showed up and had the worst time of his life.
He just wanted to look fancy, you guys.
I understand. However, he shouldn't murder a bird for it. Or pluck a bird, I guess.
True.
Anyway, second attack is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
I would like him to make me a strength saving throw.
He is great at those. He's a fighter. That is a 26.
All right, he passes that, so he is not knocked prone, but he does take another 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And
experience, isn't it?
third attack
Mhm.
is a 27 to hit. And this time I would like him to make me a... Let's go with wisdom save again.
Okay.
Ho.
That is a 16.
Fail. You are now goaded. So you have disadvantage on all attack rolls that aren't against me.
Ooh.
Oh.
I
and
like that.
you take 20 points of damage.
So he's frightened of you.
Uh-huh.
So he has disadvantage I like what you did. So you just has disadvantage on everybody.
Yeah. Um,
And how much damage?
20.
21?
20. 2-0.
20.
What? You didn't have to go that hard.
I wanted to. I thought I could take him out before his turn, but it sounds like he's still here.
Nope.
Oh.
How do you dispatch him?
Yeah. So he experiences this like knife in his shoulder, and then just like a machine gun of arrows, and then a psychic lance through his soul, and then he sees a tiefling like run up to him way faster than he thought that anyone should be able to run. And then it's just full darkness except for glowing eyes and teeth, and he hears "Don't fuck with animals," and then he just gets like eviscerated. He feels in his last moments both fear and also like he shouldn't run. And that's it.
God.
I hope he was evil, because we overreacted to that encounter.
I mean, we did see him abusing an animal. I feel like there's no proper
We've murdered
like,
for less.
reaction to that.
Yeah.
He is wearing the cloak that you're here to get.
It's true.
I'm gonna
And the bird is still screeching in its cage.
Yeah. The ink cloud lasts for another 3 rounds, so I just sort of kick him out of it.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna like walk over and take the coat off of him and be like,
Okay.
I think we got it. I'm gonna like fold that up, put that in my knapsack. So if anyone sees
Ophelia
this, they don't have
grabs
to
it,
ask
and then
questions.
does like the Zelda thing of like it like appearing above Ophelia.
Da-na-na.
Just for a second.
And then just like arms back and into the back.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
we want to try and stabilize him before he fully bleeds out, or because
I mean, we can if you want to. It's up to you. Do you want to tie him up first?
I mean, absolutely not. I just kind of like, I don't know, he might be like, often after a fight, somebody's like, all right, time to, interrogate them or whatever, and he's gonna die in like another 10 seconds if we don't do something, so I just figured I'd throw that out there.
Do we want him alive?
He also has a horn of blasting that you can take from him as well.
I'm taking.
Nice.
Yeah, we're taking that off of him.
Steal from the man.
You know
Yeah,
what?
we disarm him.
I trust my professional contact. The world is better off without this asshole in it, and he was doing an animal abuse when we showed up, so
Yeah, but
yeah, it's fine.
if you let him die, he's also then technically a martyr for the anti-revolution cause.
Yeah. I think he's better off dead. Before, like, he was actually a pretty morally complex character that, like, we just killed before he could, like, explain himself.
Yeah, I just, normally, Ophelia, you like to kind of talk about them, and he kind of saw red the second I realized what was going on, so,
Yeah, I don't really like the idea of him dying. I kind of like the idea of him getting handed to the revolutionaries to, like, figure out what to do with them. I think that's some good justice.
You might have, like, 4 more seconds if you want to do something.
Do we want to tie him up? Because then I'll just, like, smack him with a stabilizing thing.
You don't have to wake people... Well, you don't... Out of character. You don't have to wake people up when you stabilize them. You can opt to leave them unconscious.
Oh, yeah, we can leave them unconscious. Okay, so then I'm gonna lean over and I'm gonna slap him across the face and cast Spare the Dying as I slap him. This is why you don't hurt the birds. Birds are good. You have lots of bird friends. And while we are doing that, I'm gonna say, hey, do we want to let the bird out of the cage?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. I will like gesture for Piroshki and say, hey, do you want to go let the bird out of the cage?
Despite all my rage.
I am still just a bird in a cage. Yes. The only reason I ask is because the imp can see in magical through magical darkness. So technically he can go, like, let the bird out. And also in case the bird freaks out, I don't want one of us to, like,
I don't know what you're talking
destroyed.
about. I'm great with animals.
Yeah, okay, sure. Definitely. Not
So the
questionable.
cage is locked. But the Baron does have a key. on him, so you
Yeah,
can.
figures.
Okay, yes, I will do that. And I will ask Peroshki to go unlock the cage because even if the bird freaks out, he is immune to fire. So he will be fine.
Yeah, perfect.
The bird is
And then-
definitely freaked out.
Yes.
Any of you can give me an animal
Like
handling
combat
check.
happening next to you.
Yeah, that is kind of hard. Yeah,
Handle
I will
that
try
animal.
to handle.
10. I grab the cage and I yell, "Calm down," at the bird.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm not. I feel like I shouldn't even bother because I don't have anything in animal handling, and
I
because
mean,
I'm a ranger who does not do well with animals.
Our final
and I think
rolls-
that's fun.
our final rolls were such that you could still easily do better than we
Yeah,
did with
sure.
a raw d20.
Sure.
I also don't have a bonus, and I still did it anyway.
Oh, I
'cause
got a
feel
natural
like-
20, y'all.
Hey!
Yes, this is why you roll anyway.
Ranger.
This is how.
Suddenly, Vittori is that ranger.
This is how Vittori gets her companion.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that was a failure for Ophelia. I'm guessing a failure for Adara.
I got a 10.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Adara rolled lower than me.
So it takes 3 successful checks to soothe this bird.
Okay, well.
Who wants to
Natural
give
20
me?
just-
I gave you 2 checks. I gave you 2 successes for that.
Okay.
Okay.
We still have our pooled inspiration, right?
It's true.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Redemption. I will try
wanna try it?
again. Cousin powers.
Good luck.
Oh. Oh ho ho ho.
Come on.
I have a
Come on.
bonus to this. 19.
Yeah.
If you'd gotten 3 failures before 3 successes, it would have attacked you.
Oh jeez.
Instead,
We did it. Oh.
the firebird trots to the edge of its cage and plucks a feather from its body and gives it to Vittori.
Oh.
The feather glows, and you can use it as an action to heal 3d6 hit points.
Ooh.
Damn.
Nice.
Nice.
That's also really OP out of combat.
Yeah. Is
The-
it consumed when you use it?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
assuming, yeah.
Okay, that explains it. I'm just like, wow, that would be very powerful.
hmm
The bird comes up. None of you took damage at all, so you're fine.
No,
Yeah.
because we killed him, like got
I
him
mean,
down
I
to
technically
0.
didn't
You
heal during
murdered
the short
him.
rest.
Yeah.
I technically
You
did.
got a short rest.
I think we are technically still hurt from a short rest because nobody declared that they used hit dice.
I did
Oh,
not.
I was just doing it. I didn't say anything because I
Oh,
assumed
I
that's
did.
what we were doing.
I don't.
Okay, so
know.
Adara,
Yeah.
the firebird will headbutt you and restore
Aw.
3d8 hit points to you.
Thank you.
Oh, I did like the bird like bonk. That's adorable.
That might be all I
Aw.
have. Where's another d8? There we go.
Ophelia, if you're hurt, it'll do that to you too.
Yay! Thank you, baby. I will make sure to give the bird like a good like head pat for that.
Aw.
Thank you, friend.
I'm healed.
Are you?
And
Yeah.
bowing
Oh.
to the 3 of you, it takes flight.
Good luck.
Bye,
Be
guys.
safe.
Massive. This is a huge, capital H, huge bird.
Oh.
Oh
Like the size of my
God.
snake, huge. Oh.
Oh Lord.
Well, be safe. Goodbye, bird.
That's a fucking big cage.
Speaking
Yeah.
Speaking
It
of
said it was
cage,
as big as a tree.
I didn't hear that part.
Tree could be a lot of sizes.
It's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I was gonna say I didn't realize the cage was that big. I was gonna offer we put Baron in the cage and then take him to the Resistance, but I don't know if that's gonna be practical. At
Yeah,
this
I don't
point.
think we can carry the cage.
Yeah.
I can take the
Yeah.
lock off though. I'll take the lock. I'll keep the lock for things.
Hey, let's go back and get some of those chains if they're still there, and just chain them up.
Oh, true.
We can
That's
just
a godly move.
what's the term? Frog walk.
Die? Oh no, you spared the dying on him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, better
We
than
can, frog walk him out. We'll have a really public apprehension of him. It'll be very embarrassing for him.
We can say
You'll
it's
fight the entire party.
They won't fight
it's
us.
camp. It's camp. Don't worry about it. It's camp.
I mean, we can sneak him out if you want instead.
I mean, yes, I would prefer to do that. Although, also, if you do not like Lindsay and Caroline upstairs, I think it might send a message.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Chaotic neutral.
So you're frog marching him out of here instead of sneaking out.
I mean, it's up to you. I am very fine with sneaking him out. Either way, I will
Yes,
support you guys.
Also open to either. I think Adara would, in her head, have fun frog marching him out and just making direct eye contact with the two people that she's had a beef with for the last 45 minutes. But recognize that it might make our lives harder. So
Yes, is entertaining the beef worth possibly getting into a full body party fight?
for Adara, 1,000,000%. However, she's one vote out of
The
3.
rest of us, though, it's not all about Adara.
That's what I'm saying.
There's also a lot of like tapestries and jewels in this room and gemstones if you want to just like loot the whole room.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's loot
Yeah,
the room.
sure, why not? It's funny because while he's unconscious, we can be like, "Ooh, you want to stop me taking your tapestry? Oh no, you can't. Ooh, boo hoo."
All right. So, are we taking him out through the front door or sneaking him out?
I would like to sneak him out because I don't
Sneaking,
want
I
to fight the
think.
whole party.
All right.
Yeah.
You're sneaking him out. I just like how you were set to get a cloak and it turned into a kidnapping.
It's not technically. I was gonna say it's not technically kidnapping. No, it is.
It's not kidnapping. He's
Are
an
you
adult.
Are you going back to Pero to give him the cloak, or are you keeping it for yourselves now that you've seen what the feathers can do?
I would like to give it to Pado.
Yeah, we've got a
Personally.
professional reputation to uphold, and apparently we're known now.
Yeah, also, like, it will do better for, like, healing the town than it would for us, who
Yeah.
have, like, a million ways to heal at this stage.
Like,
I would
I'm
like-
squishy, but the entire town is squishy at this point.
Also,
Yeah.
are they actually the leader of the resistance? Did we get that vibe from them, or do they just know people? Because the rumor mill has it that a tailor is leading the resistance.
Assuming if
The
it's
vibe that they know people.
All right.
Okay. Also, before we leave, when we sneak him out, I absolutely want to do that like shitty sneaking out thing where you like throw a tapestry over the unconscious person's head. Like you can't see them. Don't worry about it.
Just bundle him up.
Don't
Bundle him
worry.
up in a tapestry.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
that-
roll him up.
We're gonna do the anti-Cleopatra. We're taking him out. Like,
Theme of Pink Panther plays.
yes, exactly.
Back up. Everybody give me a stealth check.
Sure. And you know what? I'm gonna queue up some very important music for this stealth check.
Is this gonna be Meatball Parade?
It is going to be Meatball Parade.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm 18.
Cocked. 25.
Okay.
My God.
Do y'all care if I take the inspiration? Because I got an 11.
Go for it.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh, well, there it goes.
Should have made a Dara roll at disadvantage.
I can do that. You know what? With my 25,
Yeah.
what happened to Ink?
Oh, the inspiration die that fell on the floor was a natural 20.
Nice. All right. With my 25, I would like.
We just grab him and then we all just like turn invisible and then we like reappear in the
I would like to separate from the group briefly. Go back upstairs. Take a tray full of canapes and just dump them straight on Lindsay and Caroline, and then rejoin the party. Like the group, the two other people, not the festivities.
Right.
Oh.
I'll say, yeah, you can do that.
Great.
This
I
is
wasn't going
amazing.
to, and then I was spurred on by Meatball Parade.
Meatball Parade is the only thing you need to care about. Yes.
Yeah.
Seeing that happen, you see some servants wink at each other, and they also start throwing food on the nobles.
Fuck yes.
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 I love that.
All right, let's return this stolen aristocrat to the rebellion.
Yes. It's fine. The rebellion can have a little bit of aristocrat destruction as a treat. It's okay.
All right,
Yeah.
and switching back to solemn
The-
music.
Oh god.
Aristocrat.
I love that, like, these nobles are still waiting for the Baron to, like, come down so they can start dinner, and he's just not gonna be there. They gotta
never
wait
gonna
for,
be
like, how long are they gonna wait?
Y'all can wait all night. I don't care.
The aristocrat, you see Pero pacing back and forth anxiously in their shop. When you arrive, they see you and go, "You got it! You brought the cloak and tapestries. What is this? What have you brought?
Oh.
Thank
first
you,
off-
thank you. You survived. What did you do? How did you do it?
First off, here's your cloak. Second of all, I think the tapestries would be really nice for making something out of. And then, lastly, like whip it so it like unspins the tapestry. Like the Will
I'm
Smith
supposed
pointing
to
at his
do
wife.
with him. I don't. Why did you? Is he dead?
No,
No,
What do I do?
No.
he's unconscious.
we figured we might want to hand him over to the resistance. He was we caught him plucking the firebird.
Yes.
So, not technically dead. We can go, like, return him, because he's been unconscious, if you think it would make things worse. But, we like to go above and beyond.
We could also, if you don't want to deal with him, we could just dump him outside the dinner and be like, dun 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 dun, and then leave.
Yep.
He's found in my shop. I will likely be executed.
We didn't want to
Okay,
leave
then
him
let's
here.
go
We
back.
Let's take
wanted,
him out.
we wanted you to tell us where we should take him, like, perhaps to the resistance, if it would be helpful.
Oh, well, now that people can start to be healed, maybe the resistance can be more than a dream. You're very thorough. The rumors are not incorrect about you.
I don't know what that means, but thumbs up.
It was out of the project scope, so we can take him back if you don't want him.
Yes, we absolutely
Yeah.
can take him back. It's not that big a deal.
You don't have to take him back to the palace. Just please not in front of my shop or in my shop.
Great.
What if we go leave him in the fountain so he wakes up wet and cold?
At that, Pero starts kind of chuckling to themselves.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
idea.
let's do that.
All right.
Yeah, we won't like waterboard him. We'll like set him up so he can breathe, but like just let him sit there and get soggy.
You know, children used to
Make
play
him
in
still
that
feel like
fountain.
he had a drunk night out.
Yes.
Children
Yes.
used to play in that fountain, and then they said it was for nobles only.
Oh.
And anyone who
Well, now it's for
touches the
nobles.
fountain water-
This noble.
That's
to
what I was
be.
thinking. Yeah.
Perfect.
We can pin a little sign to him that just says, "Enjoy your fountain.
Nobles only.
Nobles only."
I appreciate this. And your payment. 4,000 gold and the puffy coat.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to your dresses? What?
Yeah.
Oh
can you,
my goodness.
Can you repair these? Because these outfits are cute, but he had a big old demon thing, full wielding chains in his basement. So
Yes. Although these were very comfortable, thank you. Sorry to see them get
Yeah.
destroyed.
Yeah, I'm sorry that
Honestly?
we immediately had to go and be into a fight.
I honestly, I was hoping you would return the dresses and I could sell them, but I cannot sell these. So yes, I will fix them for you. And I'm glad that it was just a chain devil. I had rumors that there was a dragon overseeing the prisoners, so it could have been much worse.
Really.
pro tip: the next time you hire people to break into someone's basement and you think there's a dragon, you should give them a heads up.
Yeah, probably.
didn't think the cloak would be in the basement, but yes, good party. Was it fun?
I mean, yeah, I had
Ate a lot of canapes.
Yeah, there were a lot of like little foods on sticks, which was really cool.
We've been to better nobility or dicks.
Nobles on sticks. Next time, maybe.
I was gonna say, Adara, I feel like she already knows that nobles are terrible. I feel like I already know that.
Yeah, I'm just complaining about the party.
Oh, okay, I see what this is.
Let's get you all cleaned up. I will repair your dresses, and we can have grilled cheese. Yes? Grilled cheese?
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Yes, if you want, we can give you the dresses, and do you want to go, like, dump them in the fountain?
Or if you don't want to be seen with us, that's fine.
I mean,
I will fix your dresses. You do the fountain dumping.
And break. All right.
And if you stay in Krylo for a while, you hear that the Baron wakes up later, embarrassed, bemoaning that he was robbed and his greatest treasure was stolen. While rumors of revolution take hold on the edges of society. And Pero's name is put forth as a potential leader. Things are going to change in Krylo, thanks to the actions that took place tonight.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Cute!
Is there anything else the three of you would like to do?
I feel like we've
We
done
got
enough.
some all wrapped up pretty well.
I feel like we've done.
To say, you have gained a powerful ally in Pero, and over time the city starts to flourish using healing magic based on the knowledge of the Firebird's feathers.
Aw.
The Firebird appears to bless the city in the future.
Thank you, bird.
And
I hope the bird flew overhead while we were dumping him in the fountain, and it was just like nice.
Just a full
Like
ho-oh rainbow across
I was gonna
the
say,
sky.
yeah, like Ho-Oh.
And that was outfitted with Artifice by Chai Power from Uncaged Volume 2.
Yay!
Stick around, folks, because we're going to do a raid. But first, let's meet these wonderful humans who are no longer tieflings right now. Starting with Ophelia. Who are you in the real life, and where can we find you?
Hey, glad I played Ophelia. My name is Ink. You can find me on Twitter and on here, where I don't really stream that much anymore. As at These Dead Pens, I do a lot of art and things, but a lot of that is under NBA at the moment. I'm currently working on the 5th volume of Uncaged, with pretty much everyone here, which is very fun. I also like to meme and scream about things. This week I am screaming about the fact that you should care about people in your community, because I don't know why that's so hard to believe at this point. You should still do that. The pandemic is still going on. Please stop going out for things like concerts and parties. I'm begging you. Please. But yes, other than that, I worked on Unbreakable Revolutions, which is now in print. If you want to buy that.
Wait,
That
oh
is-
my god. Are the Ennies happening right now?
Oh, are
Yeah, they are.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
All right.
I forgot.
I don't know if we'll find out if we won later. I
Anyway.
don't know what Gen Con's Twitch channel is. I'll find it while Adara does her outro.
I'm GwendyB all over the internet, and you can find me mostly on Twitter, where I post art sometimes because I'm an illustrator. But lately, it's just been updates for Uncaged Volume 5, Uncaged Goddesses, because I'm running that with David, who might still be in the chat, maybe, and also Jess. And Ink's doing art for it. And Draz helped us pick out all the adventures that are going to be in it, and they're great. So there's lots of cool people involved in the book. Yay, he's there! And it's going to be a good time, and then after that, I will get back to posting more art on Twitter.
And hey, Draz. Oh my gosh, Vittori, not Draz. Vittori, turn into Draz. Who are you? Where can we find you?
Hey, I'm Draz. You can find me on Twitter at Drazillion, where I mostly do just post art there because I am mostly a writer but all of my writing is under NDA, so I can't talk about it, so all you get is my art, really. And you can also chat with me in our Patreon Discord, because that's where I usually, like, you know, torment everyone.
You can come
And
see us for memes.
Yeah.
Good
Lots of
segue.
memes.
Jess, who are you?
Jess, hey, I'm trying to find where the Ennies are streaming, because I remember they were on some random ass Twitch channel last time, and I can't find them.
I'll see if
So
I
I
can
guess
find
we're
them.
not.
I'll see
I
if
guess
can
we're
find them.
not gonna raid them. But yeah, I wrote for Arcadia, and that's coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's coming out on the 29th, and I'm writing
I
for the
just got my
Slayer's
copy.
Almanac, which
I
is
haven't
getting.
had time to read it yet, but I have my copy.
I wrote Hag subclasses for that, and I'm also writing a Hag Village for the Slayer's Almanac, which is kickstarting in October. So
Oh yeah.
I'll yell about that closer to then.
Um,
We appreciate you joining us today and every week that you're here. Next Friday, we are playing Whatever It's Worth by Morgan Geist from Uncaged Volume 3. Been a hot minute since we had anything from Uncaged Volume 3, so this should be pretty exciting.
Yes.
And I don't know. Let's oh, they're on YouTube. Okay, so
Yep,
we can't read them anyway.
I
Yeah.
realized that is at the same time Gwen did, but like that's why they're not. Yep.
Okay, so hey, let's go raid Utopia. They're celebrating BIPOC Vamp Day and doing a charity
yeah.
stream.
yay!
So let's go be super visible for them. Have a great
Yes.
night, everybody. We appreciate you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.